How's it going, everyone? It has been Lone Vault Wanderer, and I really thought I could take a bit of a break from YouTube. I did, but today had to be the day that I received the notifications on my channel that a bunch of my videos have either been ad limited or completely demonetized altogether. And this is something that other YouTubers have had for weeks now, but I haven't. And the problem with that was I couldn't see, one, which videos had limited ads on them. So two, I couldn't actually dispute that. You have to have the system in place before you can dispute any of these videos. And I just received that today. And it's a bit of a blow, to be honest. It's a shitty thing. My situation is probably not as bad as others, but it's all relative, yeah? I mean, if you look at the number of videos that I've uploaded, it's 625, which, compare that to other channels that upload daily, for instance. 625 is nothing. So when you see the number of my videos that have been ad limited or demonetized, it doesn't seem like much, but again, it's all relative in terms of how much I've uploaded overall. So what I wanted to do in this video is just to show you the damage, show you what's happening, see what videos have been ad limited, maybe try and explain why, and then just talk about YouTube because, fuck man, I don't know, we'll get to it, right? So let's filter it out, limited to no ads. You see the other ones had the green monetized symbol. These ones do not. Really weird though. You click on that filter and this Borderlands 3 video, even though it says it's monetized, pops up in this filter. I don't know why, but let's just go through some of these videos. Now the first one, it's really serendipitous that this popped up because several weeks ago, I tweeted out how this video was making, suspiciously low amounts of revenue in terms of ads. And I had no idea why. This was before we even got a notification that this, limited or no ad system would be put into place. And I couldn't explain it because this video has over 100,000 views and it made less money than videos on my channel that had 30,000 or 40,000 views, which is just crazy. I think this video has like $40 of revenue or something stupid like that. Really, really low. Yeah, I'd have to confirm that. But I couldn't explain why, and now it's very obvious why that was, because this whole time this video had limited ads. And in terms of why, I don't know. Maybe because I used the word sue in the title, maybe, or something in my descriptions. There's no guns or anything in my thumbnail. Apparently there's an automated system whereby they can check if there's a gun in a thumbnail or something suspicious, maybe like a nude person in a thumbnail. I don't know, but it's the Vault Boys from Fallout, so I don't know why that's an issue. Some of these other videos I can kind of explain. For instance, maybe zombies in this video, maybe the zombies in the thumbnail, that's why it's been limited with ads. But I can scroll through this and I've got a ton of videos, a lot of my Let's Plays, and I'll go through some of these specifically that have been ad limited or demonetized. That's a tongue twister. And then on the next page too. So there's 30 on this page, and then there's about, well, I can just do this, right? There's about 8 on this page. And it's really unfortunate because a lot of these videos, I can't individually request a review, as it says here, because even this one that has over 100,000 views, unless the video gets, I think it's 1,000 views within the last 7 days, it doesn't qualify for you to request a manual review. And that's a problem because collectively, these 38 videos of mine that have been ad limited or demonetized, collectively they would get, well over 1,000 views in 7 days together. Yeah. So that's ads together that I wouldn't, be able to obtain because individually I can't dispute these, fucking limited or no ad symbols, the yellow ones, the lovely yellow. So let's go through some of this, right? A lot of these with the titles where I have like, I don't swear overtly, but I use the asterisks. I can understand that, okay? Using swear words in a title, I can see why an automated system would pick that up and not even care, right? And impose it with this yellow symbol. Kills, that's probably there. Although this one, maybe I used the word boycott, but when I talked about the YouTube advertiser boycott, I talked about how YouTube was a risky job, yeah, because things were getting demonetized and stuff, and advertisers were getting a bit scared about where their products were showing up against. I think it was a Wall Street Journal covered this video where it was a racist video or something like that, and there was a Coca-Cola ad on there. That was, my memory is really hazy on that, but that was the gist of it. And funnily enough, I talked about how risky YouTube was, and that video got demonetized. So there you go. So another, Kill Daniel Day. Again, I use the word kill. Hate, maybe hate triggers this. a lot of caps locks, maybe? I don't know. I have no idea why this one is. Boss battle, maybe battle. I could see that. For Honor, I finally get serious. Who knows, guys? Who knows? Salt, go away, daddy. Fuck this, I can get that. And this is a weird one. I'm taking a break, seeking feedback for my channel. And it's a picture of a nice, serene, lovely beach. And it's been demonetized. And again, you know, it only had just over 1,000 views, close to 1,500. So there's no way I can request a manual review for that. That's a swear, I get that. Bloody, yeah. Salt. I've had 2 videos now that had the word salt in it. There you go. So apparently, maybe salt triggers this bot. What else? My Doom E3 predictions videos. This is a funny one. This is a video where all I literally did was upload and say, it's okay for you to disagree with me, because it was at a time where I was getting some disagreements on some videos, and I said, hey, I actually encourage that because it helps me form better opinions and helps me improve as a YouTuber and as a person overall. And this was the title. It is okay to disagree with me. In fact, I encourage it. Demonetized. That legitimately made me laugh. Fucking blood, disgusting. This is my Fallout 4 leaks rant. I've actually made that private because I'm not too proud of that video. Gore, I don't know, Fallout 4 will stay secret. I don't know why that's been demonetized. Romance companions, I just can't explain some of these. Lone Vault Wanderer channel trailer number 3, not suitable for all advertisers. This is literally an old video of mine talking about what my upload schedule would be. One image, that image you can see in the thumbnail, that's the only image that I used, and demonetized. Me talking about Eric Todd Dellums, remember those days with Fallout 4 with his tweets? Demonetized. And Fallout 4, leak and fake news, I don't know, demonetized. So, this is disheartening, it's disenfranchising. And look, again, I'll stress that I have about 38 videos. So again, 8 videos on this page. And actually, no, it's not 38. I apologize because I don't know why this one's appearing, right? So we'll say it's 37 videos. 37 videos compared to 625 overall. In the grand scheme of things, that might not seem like much. And you're right, it's probably not. Although it's moving forward, right? I have to be very careful with the videos that I upload because I know, from experience with Maddie uploading videos and Carrick from ACG uploading videos, a lot of the stuff will be instantly demonetized, or, when you schedule upload it to be released a couple of days later, it might be demonetized during that period. It might be demonetized as soon as it's made public. So you can't really predict this. So of course, not only has this affected my past content, which admittedly isn't receiving many views anyways, right? But it's going to affect, my channel moving forward and the videos that I produce. And it's disenfranchising because, yes, you guys know me, right? I don't do YouTube full time. This is not my full-time job. I'm not making a lot of money from YouTube. But, and again, it's a hobby, and I get that. And I'm treating it as a hobby because I have a full-time job and I come home and I'll do YouTube. And recently I haven't enjoyed it that much, but overall I have enjoyed it. But it's still disenfranchising because I've lost money on YouTube. I mean, it might not seem like it, but I bought a new computer because of doing YouTube. I bought a ton of games that I stream on my PC because of doing YouTube. I purchased several microphones, boom arms, pieces of office equipment, other, equipment, new headset. All of this stuff that I've purchased directly because of YouTube is a loss. That is a specific direct loss on my income. And I haven't done the numbers, I haven't crunched it, but I don't know and I don't believe my YouTube income that I've generated to date has actually offset those losses. So in the grand scheme of things, I'm going to safely assume that I've actually lost money doing YouTube. So the reason why it's disenfranchising is because these videos and these advertisements were helping me actually offset all of the losses that I do from doing YouTube, because it's the same, the money that I spend on YouTube is probably very similar to full-time YouTubers that do this, right? But they're making a full-time equivalent income and I'm not. So I have a lot of losses doing YouTube because I'm not making that much, yet I still have to pay that off somehow. And usually, it's through my full-time job. But in terms of YouTube paying off YouTube expenses, it's difficult, and it's going to become more difficult because of all this ad demonetization. So that's why it's disenfranchising. And I really feel bad for the people that are doing this full time, that, are trying to feed their families and are, confronted with this. And it's going to be a lot of trial and error. It's going to be a lot of testing to see what to do moving forward in terms of how I title my videos, the thumbnails that I use, what I put in my descriptions. Oh, excuse me. All those kinds of things. I had a bit of indigestion there. But yeah, it sucks. It sucks. It's not the end of the world for me. I'm still going to be making YouTube videos. I'm not going to be starting a Patreon. We had a talk about this on my Twitch stream the other day, where because I do have a full-time job and I earn an okay income. It's nothing crazy. It's still below the median salary in Australia, but it's okay, right? It helps me live. I'm not going to be setting up a Patreon in response to this. Obviously, people that do this full-time, of course, they set up a Patreon because they absolutely need to, otherwise they can't do it full-time. But what all this really means for me is that it's even more unlikely. I mean, initially, before all this stuff happened, it was still unlikely for me to ever try and even do YouTube part-time, let alone full-time. Yeah, I don't make an equivalent to a part-time salary on YouTube, let alone a full-time salary. This is like a casual job that I spend tons of hours on. I spend tons of hours on YouTube, and if I was to work in a cafe, for instance, I'd make so much more money doing that, yeah? But because of all this stuff, especially so, it's going to affect my ability to ever do YouTube full-time. And I honestly think, this is my genuine opinion, I'm never going to do YouTube full-time. It's just not viable for me, and I don't see that changing. Yeah, my channel is doing well recently, but look, we're still only at 55,000 subscribers. Because of my job and because of the limited time that I have to do YouTube, I can only upload 2 or 3 times, 2-3 times a week. Every second or third day I try and upload, but I can't always stick to that, right? Like recently, because I've been in such a shit mood. So this has pretty much reinforced my thought that I'm never going to be able to do YouTube on a part-time or full-time basis. I was hoping that maybe down the line I could try and cut back my hours at my job and try and do YouTube like at least 2 days a week or something like that. But that's not going to happen. I'm not earning enough to even offset that. To drop one single day at my full-time job is not going to be enough. I'm not going to get enough from YouTube to offset that, I should say. So I'm babbling at this point, but I just wanted to get this out. It's, it came at a time where I was not passionate to do YouTube and to upload videos. And now even more so, yeah, because of all this stuff. But anyways, I wanted to let you know what was happening with my channel to show you the extent of the damage with the apocalypse or whatever you want to call it. So let me know your thoughts, Waysanders. Thank you for being awesome in the last video too. So many great comments. There was not one negative comment left on that video where I said I needed a bit of space and time away from YouTube, even though I'm making a video 2 days later, but I haven't made a gaming related video in almost a week, which is a big thing for me. But, thank you so much for leaving all those comments. I really appreciate it. And until next time, this has been the Lone Vault Wanderer. Please take care of yourself, and would you kindly keep buying the good fight.